Hello universe! Today I'm going to take you through my simple evening routine for a better sleep schedule and an easier morning. The hardest part about my evening routine is falling asleep on time. That's why I have a bedtime alarm. It rings about 30 minutes before my bedtime and I usually snooze it once or twice before I wrap up my work. I use an app called Routinery to help me complete both my morning and evening routines, and with it, I've just arranged my routine tasks and the time I would like to spend on them. Once I begin the routine, the app counts down the time for me and lets me know what's next. My first task is to brush my teeth. Somehow that just puts me into bedtime mode. If I start doing things around the house or preparing my outfits first, I'm much more likely to get carried away. Besides, it's quick and easy, which is motivating. The next step is skincare. I do the same type of skincare in the mornings and in the evenings, but then again, I'm not an expert, I'm just following a few crucial guidelines. First, you should wash your face before you do anything else. I start with some surface cleaning with facial soap and water, and this is probably the same for everybody. I also do some deeper cleaning with a reusable pad, water, tea tree oil, and almond oil. I use that to rub the deeper gunk out. Then I put on some toner to restore my skin pH and finish off with some moisturizer, as you should if you want to remain this beautiful forever. But that's it for the bathroom, and that's also the bare minimum for a decent evening routine. Some days I'll stop here, but other days I'll also help myself out for the mornings. For example, by turning off all of my electronics, my computer, my TV, reader, anything that might be on, and I'll also put anything that I need to charge. Then I'll take out some clothes for me to dress in the morning. I usually prepare a workout outfit, or both, depending on my plans. Sometimes I also leave out some accessories or items that I shouldn't forget, and that just gives me more time for other activities in the morning and reduces my decision fatigue. Leaving my workout clothes and yoga mat out in the room also makes it easier for me to get a workout in. It just feels like I have a head start. My second to last step is to do a 5-minute tidy. It's just another thing I do to motivate my future self in the morning because nobody gets excited about waking up feeling surrounded by chores. In this particular instance, most of our space was clean, but I created a tiny mess in the hallway while filming this video, and it wasn't something that I wanted to wake up to. So I cleaned that all up, but don't be fooled, I don't do this every day. Sometimes I'm just too tired to do any of the later steps in the routine. Other times I do them with my partner and it's only half the work, and other times still, there's not much of a mess to begin with. That's usually the case if I do my 5-minute tidy every single day. Unlike my morning routine, these steps aren't really sorted by difficulty. They are sorted by importance. That's because the chance of getting too sleepy to complete them increases over time. If I fall asleep and I didn't tidy, that's okay, but I want to be sure that I've brushed my teeth. So in this instance, I completed every step of the routine, but it took a lot longer than the app expected, mostly due to filming. To prevent this, the app will normally notify you every couple of minutes after the timer runs out and help you stay on track. But now that everything is nicely organized, it's time to power down for the final step, which is falling asleep, also known as reading, scrolling the internet, or being an incredibly talented person who just lays in their bed and falls asleep. If that's you, how are you doing that? Personally, I have a really hard time falling asleep, and that's why I've planned out at least 20 minutes for this activity. It's important to be realistic about your sleep timing so you can start preparing for bed earlier if you have to. This is where an alarm comes in handy because it's easy to get carried away in the evening. I find the books and Reddit posts work equally well for making me sleepy, so if you're on your phone in bed and it works, more power to you. But that completes my evening routine for an easier morning. I just have to check off the day in the app and make sure that I have closed my curtains, turned off the lights, anything like that, unless I'm alone. Then I will use a nightlight to protect me from the crocodiles. If you know, you know. But thank you so much for watching. I wish you a lot of luck for your evening routine and a good night.